Hello everyone, and this is Design and Craft with CWD. This is Chadi, and I want to welcome all of you, especially new subscribers, and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making this video for you. Today we're going to work on June's Kit of the Month, one of them. As usual, we'll have 3 different prices, and this is the highest price. Anyway, but we will, as I do these videos and bring them out, everything will be at the store, okay? The prices and everything. We make it actually today, for this kit is going to be a craft bag. May and I talked about it when we were going to California. We had a lot of time to talk. And we were at the airport, and for some reason or other, she thought, it'd be kind of good to have a craft bag, something that we can carry on. It's a purse, but then yet it will be a very efficient craft bag. It's kind of a mouthful for me. Anyway, so my head has been kind of whirling around how I was gonna do it, design and one thing and the other. Well, the store had some aprons, and I thought, all of a sudden, I thought about those aprons and what we can do, as far as, a project for them. And then I looked at, in my mind, my little pea brain, I looked at the pattern of the apron, and somehow or other I twisted it around, did it around, I came out with a craft bag out of it. So this is what we're going to do, a craft bag. So I was going to show you the apron. It's just a simple apron, just a little simple apron, okay? It's denim. First thing I'm going to say is this: please wash your denim. The denim has a dye on them that when you work on them, it just comes off. So in other words, we're going to be lining this. So if you don't want any of the stuff to get in the lining, and get really bad. So what I did, I washed my apron, and then I rinsed it with vinegar to let, any little bit of stuff, left in there, the vinegar would set it up, okay? And dried it. Once I did that, I took it all apart, and believe me, it's easy to take apart, okay? No biggie. It's got big old stitches, and I didn't have any problem with it. And these pockets also. I also took off the ties, because we're not going to use the ties at all. We're going to transform this. This is going to be one of the transformers, but in the craft thing. And so anyway, so make sure you wash both your lining and your apron, because they're both are 100% cotton. That way, if it's going to shrink, everything is going to be fine. Then iron it really well and ready to be cut, okay? You're going to get in your kit all your fabric, everything you need for this to make it. Everything is going to be cut for you, okay? So it's just a matter of putting it up there and go. Anyway, what else can I want to say today? I guess that's all. So, and like I said, mainly I did want you to wash the fabric. It's very important. As I was handling the one that I kind of put together for the kit, when I got through, my hands were black or blue or whatever the color they put in there, okay? So you get an apron, and then because I couldn't find enough fabric for all my kits of one color, I decided to kind of have 3 different colors, okay? So the first one, well, let me show you. The first color, or the color that I'm working on right now, is going to be this. It's going to be the butterflies, which I think they're beautiful. It's really pretty green with a little gray. It's really pretty. And against the denim, it's a happy color. It really is a very happy color. Okay, so we're going to do this. This is going to be the lining of the inside of it. And then the coordinates would be this one here. And it goes, like I say, everything is matchy-matchy, okay? And it's very soft color. It's just very pleasant to the eye. And that's going to be for pockets and everything else we're going to do, okay? So this is one of the colors. The next color is the purple. And you know, deep lavender, however you want to look at it. This we're going to use for the pockets is going to be the dot. And again, as I say, these are all colors that go so well, it stands out, and it goes so well with the denim, okay? But this one, because I couldn't find any more butterflies, it has birds, and I think it's beautiful. I love it, and this goes, like, you know, really well with it, and so we're going to have a lot of fun with colors this time. And then the third one, the pink. How can we not do one without pink? I love this pink. It's not a baby light pink. It has a little more, you know, substance to it, and of course it will be the butterflies and the dots for the pink. Okay, so you get a choice of either these colors. If it's gone, you have to go to the next choice. Okay, but I'm gonna say I'll probably be able to do 4 of each of these colors, and if we sell more, I can get more fabrics to coordinate, and no problem. Okay, just give me what kind of tones you rather have, and then I can go from there. All right, so this is what we got in here as far as the fabric, okay? Because I know some of you like one color, some of you like another color more than others. I'm not really a pink person, but I like that pink. So, you know, you never know. Okay, here is our transformer. This is our bag. Okay? And how this works is really interesting. Like I said, I loved it when I came out with this thing. Let me just undo the whole thing first. Put it out there. And there we go. Voila. Okay. Here is our, just a second, here we go. I didn't sew anything on it yet because I wanted to be sure that everything's gonna work, okay? So here it is. Now the nice thing about this craft bag, which that was the thinking behind everything, is that I wanted to do it for scrapbooking, for shabby chic, or if you paint also, okay? So it's gonna be for any kind of crafts that you'll be able to use this you know, craft bag. And when I go out of town, I always like to take a project with me. What a better way. I don't even have to put a purse because this will have a place so I can put my keys, my billfold, and everything else. How wonderful can that be, right? Okay, so the first pocket we're going to be putting on, it will be a big one, of course. And here you can put on your scrapping book in 12 by 12 sheets of paper, no problem. I put it in there, it fits beautifully, okay? And it's wide enough, you can put quite a few of them in there, okay? If you are into painting, your books, your whatever, you know, papers, whatever it is that you're gonna paint on, canvas, you know, depending on the size, that kind of thing in here, or even drawing for that matter, okay? So you can do that. And of course, if you're into shabby chic, your laces, you can put a lot of laces in this little pocket. So see how that's gonna be? Okay, the next pocket is another pocket in here that we're gonna have. Right now I got everything pink because I didn't want it to, you know, take it all apart. But this one here, for instance, is a little pocket that I did, see, nice and deep. Okay, so again, for scrapbooking, you can put your extra accessories that you're gonna put on in your book. If it's for shabby chic, you can have, you know, your blings or whatever in here, or, you know, and we have room for a pair of scissors, so don't worry about the pair of scissors yet, okay? And that kind of thing. And if you paint, your paints, I would recommend you put your paints in a Ziploc bag, though, depending on what kind of paints you have, okay? But you still have plenty of room in there, and of course you're gonna have a little flap that goes over it, so nothing will come out and everything will be fine. So this is in here. Now, we're going to be doing in this size with elastic, so you can put brushes, pencils, scissors, tape, whatever, you know. The only thing, your ruler is going to have to be a small one because, you know, it has to go no longer than maybe, I don't know, maybe 12 inches, I would say, you know. But you could do that. That's the only thing, because, you know, how big can you make a bag to, you know, for you to put a ruler in. So anyway, but other than that, on this size thing, this is what you're gonna have, which is kind of cool. Now, how you close that? Very easy. We'll be closing it this way, okay? And we'll be closing it this way. There we go. Excuse me. And of course, this piece in here, which would be line on this side with the butterflies, but then mine has the dots, by the way, because when I first wanted to try to do this, I just picked up the butterfly, and at the time they had the dots, which I like, and they didn't have the dots when I went back actually and got the initial fabrics that I need, but it's okay. In other words, so that's why mine is different. But this little flap in here, it's gonna have, I haven't decided if it's gonna have snap, Velcro, something around that direction, okay? And so this is how you're gonna close it. Then you're gonna fold it back, and here's 2 more pockets, and it will have a seam in the middle. You can put in here your phone, keys, whatever so you want to put in there, okay? So another pocket. Then in the back, voila, another big pocket. So the front one doesn't work. This one's gonna have a flap over it, and I will show this one. It's a neat how I figured out how to do that in one piece of fabric. So that way we don't have to cut as much as I want to. I always try to do something or try to figure out something to make my sewing easier. So I kind of figured it out in my head. I ravel, sew and undo, and unravel, sew and unravel. I mean, I can do that very well in my head. So this is what I did with this pocket. Well, this here is a big piece of fabric, but it will be lined in both sides, okay? And that's gonna be fun to do. So, like I said, I have all kinds of little tricks. And of course, this is a sewing project, okay? But it has to be sewn. You're gonna be wearing and tear and stuff like that. But everything is gonna be straight stitches, folks. So nothing really, as I say, hard. For those that don't sew, you might try the Fabric Fusion, run a line very nicely on the edges and stuff like that. That is up to you. Also, I like to iron a lot as I go along, because I feel like this, if everything is ironed and everything fits perfect, nicely, it also makes it easier, for you to sew, okay? And of course, is the flap. The flap is gonna be in here. I got a thing in my mind what I'm gonna put in here, and you'll see it when we get done, okay? And last and not least, it will have a strap, and it will be lined with both the butterflies and the dots, the dots being outside. And voila, you can make it any height, any length you want that is comfortable for you. So here it is, will be on the raw your kit. I think it's gonna be great. I might put big old buttons. I mean, I haven't decided, but it's gonna be fun. So this beautiful bag, which used to be a apron, I think you're gonna enjoy it. It's something different. I have not seen one like it. Like I said, I just came up with it out of an apron. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I hope you do buy it and enjoy making it, because I think you're going to enjoy this from many, many days, years, maybe to come. It's all going to be washable. And the beauty of it, since you already pre-wash it, it's not going to shrink. And you can wash it when it gets dirty, throw it in the washing machine, bring it out. If you want to press it, fine. If not, just fold it out and bam, bam, bam. There you go. Okay? So this is my first video of maybe, it might take about maybe 1 or 2 more. I'm not sure yet. But, and I will not release this kit until I have done with all the videos, okay? So I will see you soon. Bye-bye.